Erling Haaland's secret Christmas visits that stopped Manchester in its tracks. Manchester. On a day traditionally reserved for family, reflection, and festive calm, Manchester City striker Erling Haaland quietly stepped into an unexpected role on Christmas Day, Santa Claus. Disguised beneath a red suit, white beard, and festive boots, the Norwegian football star reportedly went undercover across the city of Manchester, making surprise visits to homes and creating moments that families say they will remember for a lifetime. What began as a light-hearted festive gesture soon turned into one of the most talked-about Christmas stories in the city, as word spread that one of world football's most recognizable figures had spent the day delivering joy, not goals, to ordinary households. A carefully kept secret. According to accounts from families involved, Haaland's Christmas mission was carefully planned and kept deliberately low profile. Dressed as Santa and accompanied by a small, discreet support team, he reportedly visited several neighborhoods across Manchester, focusing on homes with young children and families facing personal challenges. Parents who opened their doors initially believed Santa's arrival was part of a local charity visit or community initiative. Nothing about the moment suggested a Premier League superstar was standing in their living rooms. He was completely in character, one parent later said. The voice, the jokes, the patience with the kids, you'd never imagine it was him. Inside the homes, Christmas magic unfolds. In one home in South Manchester, children eagerly gathered around the tall Santa, laughing about how big he was and commenting on his unusually deep voice. Still seated comfortably in character, Santa listened as the children listed their Christmas wishes, spoke about school, and excitedly explained what gifts they hoped to receive. Parents said the interaction felt genuine and unhurried. Santa asked questions, laughed with the children, and posed for photos, never rushing the moment. In another household, the surprise took on an ironic twist. A group of young boys, dressed in Manchester City-themed pajamas, proudly showed Santa their football boots, jerseys, and posters. When asked who their favorite footballer was, they reportedly shouted, "Erling Haaland." Without hesitation, Santa laughed. Moments later, he removed the beard. The room reportedly fell silent before erupting into screams, laughter, and tears. One child froze in disbelief before bursting into tears of joy, while another ran straight into Haaland's arms. Parents described the reaction as chaos in the best possible way. An emotional visit that moved families to tears. Perhaps the most powerful visit of the day occurred at the home of a family with a child recovering from illness. According to those present, the visit had initially been expected to be brief. Instead, Santa stayed, offering encouragement, listening attentively, and engaging warmly with the child. When Haaland revealed his identity, parents became visibly emotional. It was overwhelming, one family member said. It wasn't just about football. It was about hope, kindness, and someone choosing to be present. The laughter that followed, they said, changed the atmosphere of the entire day. More than a celebrity appearance. Across the homes visited, a consistent picture emerged. Haaland did not treat the visits as publicity moments. Families said he took time, signing shirts, posing for photos, answering questions, and engaging directly with children. He didn't act like a superstar, one parent said. He acted like someone who genuinely wanted to be there. Children were particularly struck by how approachable he was, while parents noted the care taken to ensure the experience felt personal rather than staged. Reaction across Manchester. As stories from the visit slowly surfaced on social media later that evening, fans across Manchester and beyond praised the striker's decision to celebrate Christmas quietly and meaningfully. Many described the act as a reminder of football's ability to unite communities beyond the stadium. In a city where football identity runs deep, Haaland's gesture resonated strongly, not because of goals scored, but because of moments shared. A different kind of Christmas performance. Known for his power, pace, and ruthless efficiency in front of goal, Erling Haaland delivered a very different performance this Christmas, one that did not involve a pitch, a crowd, or a scoreboard. Instead, it unfolded in living rooms, among families, children, and quiet moments of joy. For those who opened their doors to Santa that day, the experience went beyond meeting a football star. It became a story of kindness, surprise, and Christmas magic, one they say will be retold for years. This year in Manchester, Santa didn't just come from the North Pole. He came from the Etihad and left behind something far more valuable than gifts. Why this story matters beyond Christmas Day. Beyond the excitement and emotion of the surprise visits, Haaland's Christmas gesture has sparked a wider conversation about the role of public figures in their communities. In an era where celebrity actions are often highly publicized and commercialized, this quiet, personal approach stood out sharply. Football analysts and community advocates note that moments like these reinforce the human side of elite athletes, individuals often seen only through statistics, headlines, and match highlights. By choosing to spend Christmas Day away from cameras and public events, Haaland demonstrated how influence can be used privately yet powerfully. Community leaders in Manchester say such gestures have a ripple effect. Children who experience the visit are likely to carry the memory for years, while parents describe it as a reminder that kindness still exists at the highest levels of fame and success. The impact on children and families. For the children involved, the experience went far beyond meeting a football star. Psychologists often emphasize how moments of surprise, joy, and positive reinforcement can leave lasting emotional impressions, especially during formative years. Parents reported that children spoke excitedly about the visit long after Santa had left, replaying the moment Haaland revealed himself and retelling the story to siblings, relatives, and friends. For some families, particularly those facing personal or health challenges, the visit offered emotional relief and renewed optimism during a difficult period. One parent summarized the feeling simply: "For a few moments, everything else disappeared. It was just happiness." A gesture that reflects the spirit of the season. Christmas is traditionally associated with generosity, humility, and togetherness. Observers say Haaland's decision to go undercover aligned closely with those values. There were no grand announcements, no sponsorships, and no immediate social media posts, just direct human connection. Fans have since described the act as a reminder that the true meaning of the season lies not in extravagance, but in compassion. In a football city like Manchester, where players are often idolized, this moment reshaped admiration into something deeper: respect. A lasting memory for Manchester. As the festive season draws to a close, the story of Santa visiting Manchester homes will remain part of the city's Christmas folklore. Long after the decorations are taken down and the football season continues, families involved say the memory will stay with them. For Erling Haaland, it was a quiet day away from the pitch. For Manchester, it was a rare moment where football, humanity, and Christmas spirit met, right in the living room. And for viewers watching this story unfold, it serves as a reminder that sometimes the most powerful headlines come not from stadiums, but from simple acts of kindness. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on latest news to help grow my channel. God bless you.